look up that. I wonder if you see different. If your eye color different. Like if any of these make them see different. Like I be seeing at night, long range, 300 yards minimum.
Rose was born with a rare genetic condition that made her eyes silver colored. Unlike others on our list, her condition gave her quite a lot of pain, not until she underwent a surgical procedure to remove the optic tissues that caused her agony. Her adoptive parents, Chris and Aaron Austin, revealed that from the first day they saw her at the orphanage, they were attracted to her silver eyes. Even though Primrose's eyes differed from other kids, she was still a sight from sore eyes and often stood out from her peers. Due to Primrose being neglected at the orphanage, she never learned basic things like how to drink from a bottle or hold her.
Look at that. Now, here's my, and I'm sorry to leave that on the screen on y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna move past that. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's killing me though. My shirt, raggedy shirt. Anyway, I gotta keep wearing it though because it's a work shirt. But my point with showing that is, look at them. Like, look through your eyes at them. And they looking through their eyes, their beautiful eyes at us. And not for one moment can we switch and be the other. And do we see the same green light? I hope we do. Because when I'm driving, you know what I'm saying? Let me change that scenario up. Do we see the same red light? I hope we do when we driving. Because if you zoom through that mug and it's, hey dog, please. You see what I'm saying? So, because that's important right there. But anyway, I just being funny with that. Let's look at one more unique set of people. I want to see real people. Oh my gosh. Never mind. We ain't going to look at nothing else. Unique people. Please, no more unique people. Please, please, please. No more unique people. Alright. Anyway. So, alright, let's get some psych to go in there just cause. Or just something other just to bring it back from where it was going. Oh, that almost drove me up the wall. My man's gonna talk to us real quick.
Good morning, Dwayne here, Dry Creek Wrangler School, December 25th, 2022. So I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Hoping everybody's getting through that storm that came through the country. We had about a 45-degree drop in temperature over a matter of just 6 or 7 hours, and so we spent.
Man, when the cold season, the winter season, the holiday season come back, I'm gonna have all my clothes ready.
Boots, and I saw no need to change. I was me, and I could cowboy being me the same as I could cowboy trying to look like somebody else. I shaved the beard after a while because during branding and that time of year we spent a lot of time out in the lots and in the pens with the cattle, and there was so much wind and so much dust that it just stayed dirty all the time, and I couldn't keep it decent. I couldn't keep it nice, and so I shaved it because that's what I needed to do for me. But then when I got to where it was practical again, I grew it back out. Why? Because it's me. Because it's me. And you'll not find, what's the word I want? Confidence in yourself if you don't know who yourself is. You won't find confidence in yourself if you're so busy trying to figure out what everybody around you thinks you ought to be and then match that. Because you're not going to make people around you happy. You're not going to, okay? So you need to be you.
Message.
Young ladies.
It's a message.
If there's any young ladies watching this, right now, society, social media says that you need to dress and conduct yourself, says like you're making money on a street corner in LA somewhere. And you're like, there's something deep in.
That was KO, huh, buddy? What you mean?
Inside of you, that's like, it's kind of cheap. I don't know. Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it.
Right.
Be you. Be you. Okay? Don't let social media and culture and television and media tell you how you should be and what you should be and who you should be. Now again, there are people who will use that as an excuse to be immoral or to be obnoxious or to be hateful or to be irritating. I'm not talking about that. Now. Okay? I think if you've watched any of my videos.
Rico! What's up? Welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. It's good to be in here once again. You know what time it is. It's Fun Friday. What you need? You're going to have to wait to play it. Start playing. All right, now on Fun Friday together. Today we just putting things together. That's all we doing. We gonna get in and get out today. Let me get y'all motivation for the day. Rico, thank you for joining us out there. Glad you decided to fall through. We got actually over there on the DGTA channel. I'm not sure if you can see it. If you watching on the DGTA channel, you can add bags of decoration. You collect them. They my channel points over there on the channel. And you can add it to the challenge right now. And everybody who participates in the challenge will get a gifted sub. Free of charge. And you can watch all month long ad free. So make sure you hop over there. I'll share it in the chat right now. The link to the channel. This same program is running over there on this channel as well. Twitch.tv/DGTA_TV. Head over there right now, drop your bags of decoration, collect your channel points, do all of that goodness, and then you can be able to get a gifted sub. All right, so let's get this motivation. Motivation 110 days. Let's go.
Interested in modeling and acting? Calling all kids and teens. Barbizon is your...
You choose. In life, you choose. If you win or lose, fight or surrender, give up or fight back, settle or demand more, it's a choice. It's your choice. Hard work is a choice. Having a positive attitude is a choice. Discipline is a choice. Sacrificing now for a greater tomorrow. It is a choice. Putting in more work than everyone else expects is a choice. Persistence is a choice. Working on yourself so you can be better is a choice. You know what else is a choice? Being like everyone else. Playing the victim. Giving up. Settling for the life everyone else expects from you. Settling for an average existence. These are choices that will lead you down a road you do not want to travel. a road of suffering and regret. You can decide right now to choose different for your life. Choose to work harder. Choose to become better. Choose to put in the work. Choose to be different. Choose to sacrifice and suffer if needed. Whatever is needed to reach your goal. Choose to be a goal chaser, not a dream killer. Choose to be one of the few and not another one of the many. Your life right now is a perfect reflection of choices you have made in the past. If you do not like where you are, make better choices.
Sir.
Everything that has happened in the past is now irrelevant. You have a clean slate, a blank canvas, and now you must choose. You must choose you. You must choose you. You must choose your future by putting in the work now. You're never going to be ready. You just do it. That is what makes you ready. Work. So work for it.
Work.
Whatever you want, push for it. Believe it is coming. Brick by brick, day by day, it's on the way. No one is going to do it for you. No one is coming to save you. Each choice is on you. Every day is up to you. Forward or backward, it's all up to you. Believe in you.
Let's go. Let's go. It's up to you. All right. So listen, we here on Fun Friday, and of course we have fun, but that motivation right there speaks the message. It's up to you. We putting it together, not for me, but for you. You feel me? All right, so let's go ahead and have some fun. But we having fun though. It ain't like we just gonna be doing. We gonna be strict on it. Biggest puzzle in the world. Time lapse. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Time lapse. Let's go. Let's go. A 42,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. How would you even? Let me switch y'all over. Gotta know that you got the pieces in the right spot. I mean, the right pieces for the right spot. If all I had to do was work on a puzzle in a day, I don't know. That would be tough on me. All I gotta do is play the game and that'd be fun. This would be tough. I'd have to get up and go do something else for a while and come back all the time. Look at that. Look at that. Look how many different things is in there. They got all of the landmarks in the world. In the world, Craig. All of the sky pieces too. Just the sky pieces alone with That's a puzzle. All right. Let me see something. Domino. There we go. Let's watch a couple of these.
It's your bag, sir?
What gave it away?
Oh, you the Geico Gecko! I filed a claim for my car with the Geico app. Only took 2 minutes.
Let's see what y'all got. "13 Builders Collab." Yes, sir. And this is okay. Hey, it knocked the 2 up there and then the 1 back there. Hey, y'all, look at this. Y'all come look at this. Look at this.
Is that a puzzle? No, that's team reaction.
All right, here you go. Here you go.
Yo! Yo! Yo, this must take a long time to do.
I know, right? Oh. On to the next one.
No.
Yeah. And it's playing music too. It started the song. Hey. I see it. Ha! Let's go.
I think it might go outside.
Look. Bruh.
That took weeks to
That's what I'm talking about. Right. No, it's different cameramen for each one, but
Yo!
let's go.
Barbara run? Look how it was this.
Yeah, next.
Lights off.
It floated in there. It floated in there so smooth too.
He used
You need a couple
medicine,
pills. Yeah. Bing. Oh, he ran it over. Man, I need one of these people to build my company. The way they mind work. Yeah, well, if you do it here, then you use there, and then it goes there, and yeah. Hey. This is definitely special. That's why I ain't skipped. How much longer we got? We only got a couple more minutes. Well, seconds. And you ask yourself, what can you use this for? So many things. You scale this up, this is your factory. This is what's been making all of your stuff for the last 100 years. Why is King tapping away?
Stop tapping.
What happened to the sound? Must not be no sound for these ones.
Stop tapping around. Now stop tapping.
His is small. On to the next. Yeah, the sound went away. What happened to the sound on the sound? No. All right, I think this is the last one. These was cool. Push that block. Push that block. Thanks for watching. Yes, sir. Glad we could be here. All right, one more time.
Online security is like one of the very
Who's
highest
having fun? Don't
priorities.
worry about
With
it.
Spectrum,
Excuse. I'm only watch a couple seconds of this one. I ain't gonna watch the whole thing. All right. I just wanted to see a couple of those. All right, so let me put it all together for you. So the reason why I wanted to watch this particularly is because we go, me personally, I go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. And it's pretty much in an order in my mind. But this here is calculated, so specific, and so precise that pulling one thing will trigger 7 other things that will actually make it so the whole thing works together. And you may not know how one thing is going to work with the other thing until you get there. And so that's what we face with every single day. I heard somebody say, dang, I wish I could remember exactly who said it and what his name was. But basically what he said, it's like walking in the dark and you just flipping on light switches as you go. Excuse me. So let's just go a little bit further. into some of these fun aspects of life. Fun hacks. Oh, I ain't typing that.
It was level 10 when I first got it. Now it's level 34.
First, I got something better. First time video gamers. Let's see how this looks. People who play the game for the first time.
I don't remember me playing the game for the first time.
No, I don't want to see how to start a gaming channel. Let's see. Gaming for non. All right. Let's see this.
And guess what? Look what I have. That's where I was.
Last year, the lady I live with, also known as my wife, asked if she could try out one of the games I've been playing. She described it as the one with the cute little ghost guy, and after scrolling through my entire library, I realized she was talking about Hollow Knight.
Right.
Given the fact that her experience with video games at that point consisted of the occasional race in Mario Kart and a smattering of Crash Bandicoot levels from when she was a kid, I knew with fair confidence that her playing Hollow Knight would go terribly. So obviously I booted it up and set her into the world of Hallow Nest. As she played, every moment, regardless of how seemingly insignificant,
It
had a
was,
strange sort
right.
of intensity to it. For example, in the tutorial there are a set of platforms that the player needs to jump across. The only penalty for falling is a little bit of time, and on my first playthrough I breezed past it and immediately forgot about it. For her,
Right.
it was intense beyond belief. She wasn't sure what the penalty for falling would be, and she didn't have a full grasp on how to adjust her jump height and distance. Each successful jump felt like a triumph, and after landing, she'd look out at the next platform, searching for the nerve to jump again.
Yeah.
Watching her work through this early section and seeing the different ways that she viewed the game got me thinking a lot about the language of video games, and just how much a person's level of video game literacy affects their experience with any given title. I can't really think of a time in my life where I wasn't interested in games, and because of that, there are certain aspects about them that are almost instinctual to me now. And that's because a lot of games use the same ideas and vocabulary in order to get information across to players as quickly as possible. It's why the color red is almost always associated with health, why the A button or its equivalent is typically the command to jump, and why platformers more often than not have players moving from left to right. At this point, I've played enough games where after 5 minutes of trying a new one, I almost always know what to expect, no matter the kind of game. But that inherent understanding of how games work and what to expect from them doesn't exist for the lady I live with because she hasn't spent the time learning those things.
Right.
And this made me wonder, how do people learn the basics of video games? So I decided to run an informal experiment where I'd have her play a handful of titles and see how she approached figuring each one of them out in the hopes of getting a better understanding of how people learn the language of video games. In an effort to not influence how she approached any given title, I didn't give her any advice or instructions. I just watched, silently judging. I had her play through the early sections of 9 games.
I gotta see this.
Super Mario Brothers,
At least
Shovel
piece of
Knight,
this.
Celeste, Portal, Doom, Skyrim, The Last of Us, Uncharted 2, and so that I could really test the strength of our marriage, Dark Souls. I picked these titles because
See,
I felt there would be a
how she
solid
did on
sampling
Skyrim.
of 3 major types of games, those being 2D platformers, 3D platformers, and first-person shooters for perfectly good hand.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Commercial.
Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
Handholds right above her. A similar issue is signaling how she learned the wrong lesson. And gold popped out and hovered near it. On her next time through, she jumped on the bubble in the bag at the same time and assumed that both things had damaged her, causing her to think that the
Jump off to somewhere high.
I gotta find the Skyrim. There you go. This is the one I want to see how she did on that. Let's go. Because Skyrim is one where it's so big you
and
can be
where she was
confused. I
going.
can see it.
Like in Skyrim, she missed the jump from the tower to the house during the tutorial, and it took a while for her to realize that she had fallen back to the spot where she started. Also, because she wasn't good at focusing her camera, she didn't realize she was supposed to be following Hadvar, so she was sort of just strolling along, trying to get out of the city in her own way. Once she did follow him and got into a building, she was more interested in picking up everything she saw
Right.
instead of moving forward, which actually is fair in how most people play Skyrim. Skyrim. Either
Me too.
way, she wasn't fully sure where to go. Interestingly, after we finished all the games, I brought up the footage of Skyrim and showed her the compass at the top of the screen, and she said that she hadn't noticed it while playing, as she was mostly just focused on what was directly in front of her. The same thing happened with Doom's compass and even the health bars of enemies and bosses in Dark Souls. She typically noticed waypoints on the screen when they showed up, but she didn't know what they were for, so she often ignored them. Players are hit with a lot of information when they play games, and for ones who aren't all that comfortable with the basics, a lot of that information's pushed to the side, acting as another barrier for entry. Another thing that confused her was when progression in a level wasn't entirely linear. Like with Dark Souls, she got confused when the level looped back around on itself, and she made the assumption that she had messed up and gone the wrong way. Most of the games she had played before Dark Souls had typical progression, so finding herself back near where she started felt odd. Even the 3D games that seemed like they might be more straightforward had a few things that ended up being confusing for her. For example, in Uncharted 2, what a player can climb is indicated by being colored yellow, but that wasn't obvious to her, so she constantly tried to climb things that just looked like they could be climbed. And then she questioned why she had to take the longer, more roundabout path when there were perfectly good handholds right above her. A similar issue with signaling happened with The Last of Us as well. There's a part where the player has to run through a city to escape, and a gas station explodes, causing street lamps and other things to block the road ahead. My wife noticed a little gap on the sidewalk that was untouched by fire, so she kept trying to run through that to get out, but every time she did, the infected came and killed her. This made her think that the issue wasn't with it being the wrong way to go, but rather with her not being fast enough, so she kept trying that same path over and over before finally finding the right way. With game design, there's often a battle between having a level look realistic and making it easy to navigate. In this example, Naughty Dog tried to make the city feel more natural by not having every path be physically blocked off. And while more experienced players will most likely see the explosion and assume they should go a different way, the game falls short on helping players who don't understand what they're supposed to do. By having the signal
right there is the biggest part of my video game experience. It's just, hold on, let me see if I can change my mic and change it back. That's been the biggest part of my video game experience. Just finding what to do in these games now is crazy. I be walking around doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you give me an open world game, I'm gonna walk and do anything. This looks cool. That looks great. That's all I'm gonna do. All right, hold on. Let's laugh a little bit. Let's see some video game glitches since we talking about games.
Zaxby's just dropped new lemon pepper, so you can get that zesty lemon and cracked black pepper flavor you love on the chicken you love.
New set of problems, but the idiots, they stay the same.
Yep, I guess. All right, Trevor, I'll see you later.
Oh, you better believe it, buddy.
He ain't in nothing.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hold up. Bruh, he ran through the horse. Yo. Bruh. What game is this? Bruh. Bruh. No way. I gotta get off this video. This is not cool at all.
A robe for Janus. What could he need that for?
You saw that? This is the computer is what's making me laugh.
He did not!
Didi, come back.
Bruh, what? Oh! Yo, what's good, T? Hey, so look, we just having fun. This is just Fun Fridays right here. We just looking at some video game glitches right now. That's all I'm looking at. The topic is putting it all together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it don't turn out the way you want it to when you try to put it all together, but we looking at some examples of that right now. This is just for fun. This is just Fun Friday right here. Yo. Look, hey, but look. Keep watching.
Can't believe I'm posted here.
Can't believe I'm posted here. Yeah.
Can't believe I'm posted here.
Oh man. Bruh. Yes. No way.
Ooh. Jesus.
Yeah, just cause. That don't even be. Do that happen? Yo.
Love was nearly lost.
Hold up. You said in what, Dan? Oh, that's funny as fuck, actually. I gotta see that. And thanks for the gifted sub. Of course, T. Yeah, look, this is always the day to tune in. Like, if you don't ever watch Expansion Pack no other time, this is always the day to tune in. Fun Friday, we always doing something fun. So this ain't all we gonna do right here, though.
Hi, I'm Peter.
I still got 25 minutes, 27 minutes. Let's watch a couple more.
Don't let nobody stop you from being who you're supposed to be. Don't let nobody out-talk you. Don't let nobody tell you the doors are shut. Don't let nobody tell you that opportunities don't exist. Don't let nobody tell you that. I need you to be who you're supposed to be, because when you are who you're supposed to be, you super.
Dang.
This is gonna be good.
Ain't no way!
Bruh. Bruh.
Two targets remaining.
Tough situation to be in right here. Really targeting the back on that one.
Nah, I didn't see glitches like that. The ref in it. Bruh. Now that's just wrong. You had to see it. That's just wrong. Let me turn on follow only chat. Hold on. I gotta miss this.
He gets bro.
Alright. These gonna be the last two.
Watch. His head come off, right? His head come off. But watch what he do.
Bruh. Would he cut it back off on his own? He keep putting it back. Bruh. All right, last one. Where did they just come from? All right, we done. Now let's get some food stuff. All right, quick kitchen.
When will your boss be here next?
I'm hungry, so we gotta get some.
A few days. Let me go.
I think I'm gonna do this every Friday. At least make sure I get some kitchen hacks and kitchen meals.
23,270. So, what's in stock?
Oh, this is my girl too.
Yeah, we done made sheet pan lasagna. Let's get into it. Get some oil in a pan.
Hold up, let me slide in here and get some butter and green peppers in that skillet.
Then add some onion, some garlic, and then season it up because duh.
Some Italian sausages like we know what we doing.
Some ground turkey. Then come in with that Chef's Kiss Italian seasoning. Yes, that much.
Gotta get some more of that AP.
Then some roasted garlic powder and some spaghetti sauce.
Of course, the sauce ain't complete without a little bit of sugar. Oops. Kimmy don't like ricotta, but I ain't let her skimp on this one, y'all.
But of course, we season it with some spinach, Italian herb paste.
Some fresh basil.
Then make it rain some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and some AP seasoning. Then some more Italian seasoning. A little more.
Now get that thing a good little mix.
He sound like he narrate OnlyPans. Cooked noodles.
Some of that Parmesan.
Yes, that much cheese. Child, that whop is whopping.
Get it onto your favorite sheet tray and then hit it with some sliced mozzarella.
Then scoop some of that seasoned ricotta on top, and you guessed it, more cheese.
Really never too much cheese.
And you got, boom, sheet pan lasagna.
Give it a little taste and it's a wrap. Let's go.
Thanks, Gia, for the inspo. All right, bye. Y'all, we done made sheet pan lasagna. Let's
a little taste of that. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. Hold up. Ooh, that look good right there. What we got? 10-minute recipes. We're gonna do some shorts. Let me see. Nope. Ooh, marry me chicken. Y'all better marry me. What's up, L? Hey, here's what I want you to do, L. Because I still got about 20 minutes left to go. All right. You can sit down in this chair and watch. Watch this. They gonna get me for this song, but let me see this. And that look good. Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna make some chicken, some good old chicken for y'all. Ooh, y'all gonna love it. Let's take that orange chicken. See what y'all got.
Making classic
orange chicken.
In a bowl, combine together your chicken, cornstarch, black pepper, soy sauce, and egg white and water until you form a thin, paint-like batter consistency.
Okay.
Fry these for about 4 to 5 minutes until golden. Bonus points if you double fry them to get maximum crispiness.
Okay.
To make the sauce, grate some garlic and ginger, add in soy sauce, fresh orange juice, orange zest, brown sugar, and rice wine vinegar. Bring this to a boil, stir in some cornstarch to thicken, and finally toss in your fried chicken.
Am I the only one that like? Oh, no, I ain't the only one that like.
Here's how you can make easy takeout meals at home, and today we're making classic
orange
chicken.
chicken.
How you save this?
In a bowl, combine
First
together your
meal.
chicken, cornstarch, black
This going
pepper,
into
soy
meals
sauce,
of-
and egg
of,
white and water until you form a thin
meals of
paint-like batter
expansion pack.
consistency. Fry these for about 4 to 5 minutes until golden. Bonus points if you double fry them to get maximum crispiness. To make the sauce, grate some garlic and ginger, add in soy sauce,
need to
fresh
be
orange juice,
cooking all
orange
day.
zest, brown sugar, and rice wine vinegar. Bring this to a boil, stir in some cornstarch to thicken, and finally toss in your fried chicken pieces. Here's how you can make...
boy. You want to get up there and start cooking right here, right now, baby? Hey, look. All right, last one. Let's do the hacks. Turn it up just a
Losing weight
little
is
bit.
hard.
Just a little bit.
Was bad.
My energy was low.
The problem is likely your liver.
Toxins, fatty foods, and alcohol can clog your liver, causing slow metabolism and digestive issues.
Let's see what's up with
Liver
my
Health
liver.
Formula is a breakthrough all.
Okay. Let's go. Y'all ain't had these hacks. Let's go. Hey, hold up. Did we just miss? Hold up. We missed a couple minutes of that. Let's go. Roll them to prevent them from sticking on that bacon. Yeah, we started watching this one before. Yeah, you put the thing in the parchment paper. All right, we're gonna go back to where we was at then. We was at like 18. What? I didn't think of that. Now that's useful. Hold on, where was we at? There you go. What? Bruh, I be spilling flour everywhere. That my man's for that. And that's how you make toast. You get a little pan, put the toast up in there. Okay, what you gonna do with the soap? Soap pops? Oh, for the sponge. Is that garlic? Hey. That's right. I give y'all 4 more. Let's see how good y'all do. What is that supposed to do for my bread? Okay. That's useful. Oh, yeah. All right. Plastic food wrap in the freezer. Prevents from sticking. Okay. That's cool enough for me. Can't wait for Christmas and holidays to start cooking all of them big dishes. Eggs on there, 350 for 10 to 15 minutes. Egg white, put a little bit of that on there. I ain't doing that, I'll tell you that much. This is the last one for that done. Oh, put a piece of bread in the brown sugar. I don't know about that one either. All right. Hold on, baking soda down the drain or in the sink. Vinegar. Wipe that thing. I'm pretty sure that ain't good. Hey, it look good in there. All right, water. Oh, it helps you vacuum seal that. Baby oil. Ain't nobody baby oil and no. Yo, I gotta see the number one. I gotta see the number one since that. Okay. Bro, nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. We mop the floor with our mops. Hey. Come on, number 2. Give me some work. Give me some action. Hey. Number 1, come on. What's number 1? Bruh, the best way to cook bacon? You gonna put the best way to cook bacon as number 1? I'm disappointed at the number 1 spot. Anyway, it don't matter. Now, as we close out another fun Fridays here, I ain't gonna drag y'all along for too much longer. I got stuff I want to do, lunch I want to eat, and all of the different stuff that I got planned in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, let's get some quotes in here, and we'll get up out of here for the day.
Yeah, look at that. I customized it. All my animation packs are different. Now to the first house, my boys. Whoa.
All right, y'all, listen up.
Success is not about your resources. It's about how resourceful you are with what you have. Fear limits most people throughout their lives and permeates through all of their decisions. Do your best to control it, overcome it, and revel when you defeat it. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. It's never too late to do the things you've always wanted to do. Don't let naysayers discourage you because they may be projecting their own insecurities. You can't change what happened, no matter if it was your fault or someone else messed it up. Don't be mad about it. Deal with the challenge. People will always project their fears and limiting beliefs onto you. What you must do is build a shield against this noise so you can protect yourself from it. Do not discuss your past with anyone, because only you know its true story and significance.
Hey, what's
Others
good,
may
Nia?
not understand.
You catching me
or
on the
even
way
use
out.
it against you.
To see you drop through.
Your tomorrow may be way different from your today if you try. Keep crying about what is not working today, and I promise you that your tomorrow is not working. Sometimes the world is trying to tell you who you are, but if you don't stop to reflect and listen, you'll never be able to hear.
It's all good. It's all good.
Your
I'll be
life
back
won't
on
go
later.
as planned, and trust me, it's a good thing. I remember sitting alone, thinking I'd hit rock bottom. But during that tough time,
At least you got to get some
I met
good
people
quotes
who
in.
shared lessons with me that helped me get through it. These lessons might be just what you need right now. People aren't for you or against you. They're for themselves.
Last one.
What is coming is better than what is gone. Sometimes you just have to walk away, let people go, and let relationships end.
Hey, I'm glad you feeling better, Nia. I'm glad you feeling better. I don't want you to be sick forever now. Hey, yeah, you already know I'm trying to put them numbers up. We got some major shifts coming up. I got a scheduled break coming up here. Not this week, not this following week, but the week after. We're gonna be starting over fresh for the school year coming up. So with summer passing by and moving into the fall season. So with that being said, this has been another week of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. I'm glad y'all was able to get in here, get in tune with me, and get some good lessons, get some good information. Now I ain't gonna really say lessons, but get some good information for today. Expand your mind, grow up a little bit, grow together, you know. So with that being said, I ain't gonna hold y'all for too much longer. Hey, appreciate that. I got some more coming up, and I'm definitely gonna be sending out some of these too. Some of these and a shirt and a welcome package to everybody who I can get to join in. Well, that I can get information for. But don't even worry about that. I'm gonna be sending that out. Don't worry about it. But this has been another week, another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man, here on DGTA TV. I'm gonna get off y'all nerves for the week, and I will catch y'all later with me playing the game. You know what time it is, baby? Shh, shh, shh. This is DGTA TV. Peace.
So that you can start discussing the real practical issues of life and determine whether or not you're capable of negotiating that. Unless you've really made a commitment to someone, like a lifetime commitment, and that's a serious commitment, one that you're not going to back out of. You're not going to take the relationship with the seriousness that's necessary to make it of the highest possible quality and sustainability across the course of your life. And it's really important that it is of that high quality and sustainability, because the relationship, especially when it starts to produce children, is a machine, let's say, a machine that you jointly operate that adds immensely to the quality of your life and the depth of your life. I mean, you have the rope and strand of your life, and your partner has the strands and the rope of his or her life, and then those are tied together to make a stronger rope, and then that unites you across time, and then you undertake massive adventures together, and some of that is the establishment of a household and the establishment of joint careers and the maintenance of each other's mental and physical health and the maintenance of a high quality sexual life and all of that. Very, very challenging to do all of that. And then the joint production and care of children, which don't be thinking that you can't organize your life when you have children. The thing about modern people is that they're terrified of children. And it's because they regard children as if they're miniature tyrants. And they can be, of course, because anyone will tyrannize over you if you allow them to. Perhaps not anyone, but virtually anyone. Why not regulate your children's behavior? I wrote a chapter in my new book called Don't Let Your Children Do Anything That Makes You Dislike Them. And that's like really serious advice. It's like, if you allow your children to conduct themselves around you in a manner that makes you dislike them, if you're paying attention to the shadow side of yourself that can be aggressive and destructive, then having children is going to mess up your life. But you don't have to do that. You actually have a tremendous amount of, and if you have a partner you can rely on, well then, you can both decide how it is that you're going to run your household so that you're actually thrilled to death that you have kids and that you have a life. Right. Well, so I have a good marriage, thank God for that, and that's partly due to the outstanding moral quality of my wife, who I'm also extraordinarily attracted to. We've built a life together, and we've had kids together, and we're happy with our kids, and we had plenty of struggle with our kids, because one of our children, my daughter, had serious health problems, which she seems to have managed to resolve, partly as a consequence of her own brilliance. But we've set ourselves up now so that our children are respectable and mature young adults, so thank God for that. And they've got partners who we both really like, and they're going to have children, and well, hooray, that means that this next part of my life is going to be something that I can advance into with a fair bit of hope.
Right.
The shackle together is more like it's such a, I may have even said that, but it's such a cynical way of looking at it. It's more like what you've produced is an unbreakable bond between two beings, and that makes both of them better in every way if it's based on, if it's a relationship that's based on trust and genuine communication. It's a very difficult thing to attain, because you have to be willing to tell the truth, and the truth is generally a horrible thing. It's easy to tell truth when everyone wants to hear what you have to say, but it's very difficult to tell the truth when no one wants to hear it, least of all yourself. you're not coming clean about old lies generally, if that will ruin lives. And I don't think you forgive yourself precisely and focus on living truthfully in the future. You focus on living truthfully in the future, and perhaps you don't forgive yourself exactly. That doesn't mean you pound yourself into the ground with guilt. But if you have done things in the past that were reprehensible and that would destroy lives if were brought to light, then you should, I think that generally speaking, you should do everything you can to limit the spread of damage as you attempt to move truthfully into the future. You should get to know someone long enough to know that you too can tell the truth with each other, communicate, and negotiate, because the most important part of a relationship is the fact that you can tell each other the truth and negotiate.
I enjoyed this motivation for today. That's so cute right there. All right, y'all. Let's look at some aspects of time off. And first, let me dig into it the right way, because I ain't preaching to you. I'm just talking about what I'm going to be doing with time off. So I've been going. And although this show is something that's fun for me, the show is something that is near and dear to me, it is work, and I feel the time off. We done looked at several episodes of burnout, relaxation. We done looked at several of those different ways to take time off or to do things to recover or recoup from what you've been doing. So I don't want it to be looked at in that light. What I mean is I'm gonna take time off from this to put more time on to something else. So let's say, well, this is a perfect example. So yesterday, my mom was painting. She was painting. And when she was painting, the sketch artist is like, oh, this doesn't look good. And so what would you do at that moment? Time off right then and there. So my show, the show expansion pack right now looks great to me.